still doesn't know what happened and he's starting his normal life. We will have to wait in the next few hours for reactions, but Iran said in a matter of seconds, not even hours, they will have an answer in Israel if we are attacked again. We return to studies. Pablo, thank you very much, and of course we will be very attentive to any development of this news. And well, Paulina also sentenced to 25 years in prison, the Hispanic woman convicted of causing the starvation death of her stepson just 4 years old in Texas. This story is outrageous. Look. During Miranda Casares' trial, photos and videos were shown showing the mistreatment this little boy suffered. Those who were denied access to food, having locked not only the cabinets, but also the fridge. Lidia Terrazas has the report. "25 years behind bars" is a sentence handed down to Miranda Casares after being found guilty of causing injury to a minor for the death of his stepson 4 years old. As evidence in the heartbreaking case, was shown a video of little Benjamin Cervera begging the woman to give him a piece of bread. "Wake up," called her. Casares ignored his prayers despite his weeping. The boy starved in August 2021. Still do not believe. Something that the Defense of Women disagrees with. That video would have been taken only hours before the minor was declared dead in a hospital in San Antonio City. But Casares is not the only one convicted for her involvement in the death of little Benjamin. The child's father was also arrested and faces charges, but his trial still doesn't begin. This is a very emotional case. The woman showed a look down, sometimes crying dismayedly during the trial that it lasted more than a week. And this Thursday, had the opportunity to take the podium in self-defense. During the trial, photographs were also shown of the interior of the family apartment with all cabinets and refrigerator with devices to secure them in the room Benjamin shared with his brothers. There were also locked devices in the closet. The state defense mentioned that a security camera from inside the house captured Benjamin trying to get food latte at night. In addition, the child showed signs of physical violence, such as bruises on several parts of his body. But among the ones that most caused jury reactions are Benjamin's older brother's statements, detailing that Casares forced the minor to drink hot sauce, toilet water and disinfectant. For Hansen during the trial, little Benjamin's maternal aunt read a letter on behalf of her biological mother in which he says that it will never forgive this woman what she did to her little one. It's all from me. From San Antonio, Texas, Lidia Terrazas, Univision. What a story. What a story. Thank you, Lidia. Let's move on to another case because it received unconditional release. A man who has spent more than half his life in prison for his role in the murder of a faculty marriage at Dartmouth University. His name is James Parker and he was 16 years old in 2001, when together with his best friend, they planned to steal and murder this couple and then flee abroad. The other involved, Robert Tulloch, is still in prison. A Maryland high school student was arrested and charged with making threats against the school. Montgomery police said the 18-year-old student wrote a 129-page manifesto detailing his plans to attack Wotton High School. A local television channel reported that the young man told researchers that writing was pure fiction. Stunned and confused. That's how an 81-year-old looked. When the police arrived, when this guy killed a Uber driver, they thought it was part of a gang of conmen. William Brock insisted that it had been the victim of a fraud. Dane Rivero informs us below. These police patrols arrived at William Brock's house after the 81-year-old man called authorities to report that he had shot a Uber driver who arrived on his property in Ohio for a couple hours, but this guy trying to say had a nephew in jail. Brock refers to the scam that it was being victimized on the phone. The conman also told him he'd send a woman to get some money. That would be Lolita Hall, whom Uber sent to pick up a parcel at the house of the 81-year-old without knowing that she too had been set up. As a result, the old man shot the 61-year-old driver 3 times. They know about first time. This is the audio of Brock's 911 call after the fatal incident. Then, this video from the police body camera shows how authorities arrived at the scene. Uniforms check the man and stays inside one of the police vehicles. The paramedics also arrived at the scene to assist Lolita, but she died. To corroborate Brock's version, one of the agents tried to call the alleged gunman and recorded the conversation. Okay, let me ask you, just the female you say it over here, you know who she is? Yes, Ido. According to investigators, the phone number from which the scammers call came corresponded to a location in Canada. Although the man also presented injurious chronology and circumstances in which events occurred led prosecutors to believe that this is not a self-defense case. Brock appeared in Clark County Court with his lawyer, where it pleaded not guilty for the murder. The incident occurred on 25 March, according to Brock's statements. The scam consisted of delivering $12,000 to release his nephew who was in jail, and to keep him and his family from getting hurt. Back to the studio. Thank you, Denny. The Uber company today launched a new passenger verification program in Chicago.